Well. Hey, here's the topics. In 1971, a prison escape that was for a specific reason and only lasted 4 days. We're gonna talk about also a woman who won the lottery because of someone she didn't know. And also, we're gonna talk about the roots of two companies also. So, cue the music, let's go. Hey, welcome to the morning segment, your morning weekday show. Wednesday. Yes, Wednesday. Our 98th episode. So, let's go with the topics right away. Yeah, so in 1971, there was a man. His name was Warren George Briggs. Okay, and he escaped a prison. And he did that pretty impressively because he jumped two walls. The two walls were 15 feet high. So it's almost like, we can say 2 floors high. And there was barbed wire on top. Sharp. He escaped twice and gave himself in 4 days later to the FBI. So why? It's because he had a meeting. What? He had an invention to desalinate seawater cheaper than the technology was around during that time. And he was working on this project for 6 years. And I guess his meeting was very important and he wanted to show and everything. So he escaped just to show his invention. And then when it was done, boom, he went back. Can you imagine? Maybe during the courtroom, say, Judge, can you give me this date free? I don't know. So, yeah. So I guess he was passionate. So I didn't search to see if his invention worked. And but every invention, especially this, and it says was cheaper to do, will help other inventions also. So hopefully he didn't do it for nothing. Let's say that. Pretty impressive. Let's have a sip of my coffee here. Yeah. Now, this woman. I don't know about your place in your country, but here in Canada, we just have a few. There's some vending machines that sells lottery tickets. And the only times I saw them here was at the casino. I never saw it outside. But in the United States, they have lots. Like at the end of the aisles, at the grocery stores, they have vending machine lottery tickets. And this woman, she put $40 in. And her plan is to buy multiple cheap ones, I guess, to pass time, I guess, scratch offs, So she got bumped into. I guess like she was bending and everything, and then she was maybe searching with her finger. And I don't know. But because of that bump, she bought a $30 lottery ticket. So she got pissed off, because it wasn't the plan. But, it was bought, it was done for. So she grabbed the ticket, she started to scratch. And that very ticket got her $10 million. Can you imagine? So she didn't have that plan, maybe cheap lottery tickets for the day, to pass time. But instead, she bought an expensive one and she got millions. Now, I'm not saying that you guys should buy like expensive lottery tickets, doesn't mean it's a guarantee win, That's it. I'm just saying. But it's pretty impressive. Anyway. So, Sony and Samsung, I'm going to talk about. And, it's two big companies. Sony, PlayStation, was the most popular products back in the day was like the Walkman, I guess. And, radio, TV. I always associate them to sounds though. So like radio, speakers, Walkman, disc, man, I don't know. But let's start with Sony. When they started, they were making rice cookers. What? Yeah. And I guess they don't do it anymore, but that was their roots. They were making rice cookers, like very old rice cookers. Wow. I saw it. It's like wood with metal that heats up and everything. Oh my gosh. So, yeah, they were a rice cooker. So, what about Samsung? Everybody knows Samsung. Cell phones. They do washing machines, TVs. They're pretty big. Huh? There's I think, the biggest company in South Korea, Samsung. Yeah. They do microchips for other companies also. And their roots, they were a grocery store before. What? At least Sony was like electric stuff, it's not too far fetched. But Samsung selling apples and now selling cell phones. It's not Apple. Whatever. I just made up that joke and I didn't mean. So I'm gonna tell like a fruit or something. Yeah, so that's it. Hey, so anyway, I have my black coffee here. Cannot hide the taste. And very strong this time. So Wednesday is over. Huh? So what can I say? We're gonna see each other like ET Blockers, the family. We're gonna see each other on Thursday, for our 99th episode. So don't forget to subscribe, paint that bell, like, dislike. I want a reaction, and comment. See my pin comment. I will comment your comments. I will give shout outs, and share it to your grandma or share it to your coffee crew. Okay, see ya. And one of the most famous quote on YouTube. Heat, heat. I have copyright problems, so I change it. Do 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 do.